Third key out of three. It is intention to integrity. If you've never heard that before, that just means how you think of things and how you actually do things. So, give you a little story for myself. I had good intentions. I always wanted to be a really athletic athlete, do a lot of things, and be a professional and do things that I saw people do on Sunday Night Football and things like that. Like, I wanted to do some crazy stuff and still do. So I had big goals and aspirations, but how was my integrity? Well, I slept late, I ate junk food, I watched content until I was blue in the face, got rested all the time, and I was just in my room, a dark room, 24/7, just looking at blue light, which is TV, phone, video games, all that good stuff. Never really went outside besides practice. I always felt flat but I would go really hard when I was on the field and everything, and I would do good. But after that, I was always drained and everything, and then I would just wanted to do that. And my my intentions were high, but then my integrity of me actually taking care of myself, actually doing things so I could do that thing that I really want to do wasn't matching up with that. So that is something I always now aware of, and I always back then too. I always had a pretty fixed mindset. I was pretty just like, oh, whatever, I'll do it this way because everyone else is doing it this way, and I don't really need to learn. The best athletes always learn and always try to get the competitive advantage, no matter what. And I wasn't doing that. So, as an athlete, you should have mind flexibility. Things are always changing, people are always changing, new data is always coming out. Your body's always changing. You may feel this one day, so you may have to do that, but then you feel this day, so you need to do this, or you're planning on doing that, and just listen to your body. That wasn't really good with connecting my body, and then just once things popped up, I was just like, fuck, I'm hurt, and and try to address it then. But then after that, I wouldn't even think about it or actually like try to help myself more than I could have. Definitely could have. So actually having good intentions is huge. What you want to do, having high goals is great. But actually following it up with what you do is even greater because that's what's actually going to get you there. Your actions and everything. So have that mind flexibility. Even this, like, take this in, and if I'm wrong, like, okay, fuck this guy, and this is a bunch of gobbledygook, this is a bunch of nothing. But then don't say that because your mind is set. Say that because you actually learned something, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is this because of that, and then So always have mind flexibility and always try to learn things, especially as if you want to be an athlete, especially if you want to heal yourself. With your ankle, with your foot, with your Achilles, with your shins. You always have to always take new information in and test it for yourself. But if you're just thinking about it, nothing's gonna happen. But if you think about it and try, that's where it happens. So you gotta have that thought first and the imagination. But if you don't have any integrity to that intention, then you're not gonna do what you want to do or what you think you want to do. And if that's not what you want to do, then figure that out. But that's why having that mind flexibility is good because then if it doesn't work out, then okay, what you gonna do? And or how am I gonna address this now that this didn't work? Okay, this didn't work, so I'm gonna try this, or maybe did a little bit too much, and no. So like example, like for me today, I'm doing a lot of different type of training, and I'm experimenting. I'm doing more stuff that I haven't really done before, and I always how I do train, it's pretty like go fast fast, do it even though it hurts and not hurts, but like you're tired. And today I felt a little tired and I still did like my workout, but I toned it down a lot more and I assessed my body and I'm really thinking tomorrow I'm gonna take a rest. And so I'm gonna really get good food in and sleep and not really mess with my lower legs because I think it needs time to heal. So and that comes from mind flexibility. If I had a mindset like, oh, I gotta work out every single day, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, then you're not really evolving, you're not changing. So have that in the back of your mind when you do things, and it's going to help with whatever you do. And if you're trying to help yourself get out of pain, that's definitely how it's going to help. Because if you're just running through a big wall and you're trying to do it again, 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 the same way, they say that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and doing and getting the same result. That's the definition of insanity. So, but the only way you get like that and become like that is if you have a mindset. So to have mind flexibility and always have different things to try, and then you'll be good. But you actually got to try it, and you got to think about it. You got to try it and do it and see how it goes.